He's nice and respectful. You know, he can be incredibly charming as well. You really have to gauge the moment. He's spending a lot of time studying, and he's taking it incredibly seriously. But at the same time, you have to be yourself, and you need to be true to yourself, and you need to be true to your message.
I worry about it. I think maybe that we're coming into a place where both candidates ought to be really challenged and challenged the same way. But Donald's been able to get away with some things that Hillary couldn't, and frankly, nobody could.
Our panel is here. Charles Payne is the host of Making Money on the Fox Business Network. Alan Colmes is the host of the Alan Colmes Show and a Fox News contributor. And Katherine Timpf is also a Fox News contributor and a columnist for the National Review. Charles, I got to start with you. So I almost drove off the side of the road this morning on the way here when I heard them mention that they were putting Mark Cuban in the front row to troll Trump. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's going to be making faces at him the whole time. Yeah.
What is that about? I mean, does that strike you as ridiculous?
It does strike me as ridiculous, but you know what? This thing is just the most 100 million people are estimated to watch. It is the world's ultimate circus. We've never, ever seen anything like it, so that's just the cherry on top of it all. and again, no one knows how it's going to play out. Everyone's being given different types of advice. This is like Ali Frazier or the Thriller Manila, but we're going to see it here just on Monday.
Do we have that tweet from Mark Cuban? He was saying that here, let's see, where it just got a front row seat to watch, go ahead and scroll up, watch Hillary Clinton overwhelm real Donald Trump at the, go ahead, keep scrolling, I can't see the little monitor there, at the Humbling at Hofstra on Monday. It is on.
Yeah, you know what, though? Better be careful with over-promising. Yeah, I would be under-promising right now if I'm in Hillary's camp, or even Donald's camp.
The thing is, okay, first of all, if Donald Trump can go to Mexico where he's getting death threats to go there and he can be calm, I think he'll handle a troll that owns a basketball team just fine. Also, but the Clinton campaign, they put him there. And she's supposed to be the adult in the room. That's her main selling point. She's the adult in the room. That's more of a student council election move than an adult move.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have picked Mark Cuban to throw in there to kind of intimidate him. Alan, I also think it's interesting. I mean, you heard Tim Kaine. We heard that soundbite at the beginning where he's saying, look, you know, he's gotten away with all this. And now this is sort of the mantra that you're hearing from the Clinton camp is, wow, nobody challenges Donald Trump. No one gives him a hard time. He gets away with a free ride.
And he gets away with stuff that Hillary Clinton could never get away with.
No,
it's really not. We've hardly looked at the Trump Foundation, the play for pay that he's guilty of, the possible breaking of the law at Trump University. You know, this has hardly been dealt with by him. He's had a pretty much of it, and he only goes on at this point. And at this point, he'll go on mostly friendly media outlets at this point. He is very careful about who he talks to and what he says. He holds these rallies and he lies.
He's careful about what he says. Are we watching the same?
He's careful about who he. Oh, now you can realize he's not that careful sometimes.
No, he's not careful.
Careful about who he talks to, I should say.
Okay.
But look, you know, he will lie with impunity because it doesn't matter. Facts don't matter to him, and facts don't seem to matter to a lot of his supporters. He'll get away with whatever, and that's the problem.
Do facts matter to Hillary Clinton, Charles Payne?
Listen, of course not. I mean, no, listen, I mean, come on. Hillary's got so much baggage in this thing, and you can almost start calling her Teflon. I'm telling you right now, that even the idea that in the last couple of days she's rebounding in some polls really blow me away, from the Clinton Foundation to the email scandal to the way she even handled, she couldn't even tell the American public, I have pneumonia.
Yeah. I don't know if she's really rebounding in polls. Let's take a look at, we have the Electoral College map, and it looks like a lot of the states are leaning, ones that had been a toss-up, kind of leaning in his direction. If you look at, for example, Iowa went from a toss-up to lean right. Colorado from likely Dem to lean Dem. Minnesota, solid D to lean D. Kat, I don't know, things are kind of moving in his direction still.
Absolutely. Plus, if you talk about winning a debate, I think he's going to be great at the debates, because the things that people remember about the debates are the zingers and the interesting sound bites.
Okay.
That's what most people, I mean, I can't wait to watch the whole thing, but most people don't watch the whole thing, and he's like Captain Zinger, so I'm pretty sure that he's going to have the most interesting parts that people listen to. Plus, we've never seen him in a one-on-one debate before. Seen her do it a lot of times, so it'll be easier for him to prepare than her.